Your Excellency, Excellencies, it is with deep gratitude that we welcome you to the 5th Adekasia, commemorating the 20th anniversary of our reign. We are humbled by the presence here of so many emissaries and eminent chiefs who have traveled from far and near across oceans and continents to share with us tidings of amity and fraternity. We are pleased to welcome His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Suriname, who has made the long journey from the Pacific at the head of a 15-man delegation to be with us, and as grateful thanks go to our own head of state, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for the great honor he has accorded us in leading our elder statesmen and former heads of state, and indeed the whole nation, as our special guest of honor. Your Excellency the President of the Republic and noble guests, it was by the grace of God that we ascended the golden stool and the mantle of our forefathers on April 26, 1999. Throughout our journey, we have sought His guidance and protection, and He has never failed us. We must see some significance in the fact that our Adekase, commemorating the 20th anniversary of our reign, coincides with one of the holiest days in the Christian calendar, the day of resurrection, a day of hope and renewal for mankind. You only have to look at this unique assembly here today to feel the manifestation of the hope and the renewal that beckons for our beloved nation. For the first time in the history of our republic, Asantehene is privileged to welcome to Adekase monarchs from the historic kingdoms of Gabon in the north and to the coastal kingdom of Anlo. They have come in all splendor, in peace and brotherhood, not just to share our moment of joy, but remind us of our common heritage and the new spirit of peace and unity abiding in Ghana. I would also want to let Nananum know that on the 2nd of June, the next Akwesida, we shall be hosting the Asantehene here. For 17 years, our brothers in Gabon were in despair from a cruel conflict setting brother against brother and sapping resources and that could have been better spent on economic development for the people. Through painstaking effort, applying the centuries-old traditions, peace has been restored and we are able to welcome a new Yana to a reborn Gabon. Last year, I invited the Awomefia of Anlo State, Togbe III, the third, to come for us to ponder over the curious state into which political differences have plunged relations between our two peoples. We concluded that there was absolutely no reason why politics should be allowed to undermine the state of amity that has existed between Asante and Anlo since 1824 and which was formalized when King Otumfuo and the King of Anlo entered into a sacred pact in 1865 never to wage war against each other. That pact led to the establishment of the Anloga community, which still thrives in Kumasi. Today, Osei and his entourage are back with us to reaffirm our cherished friendship and remove any artificially contrived discord with the potential to undermine the stability of our nation. We draw attention to the significance of the presence of our brothers at this Asantehene because they provide a clear signpost to a new spirit that is brewing in our nation. The spirit of a resurrected, resurgent Ghana, united by a common heritage and at peace with itself. We feel it our bounden duty, therefore, in the presence of our noble gathering, to address a fervent appeal to His Excellency the President, our former presidents and elder statesmen, and the leadership of political parties who seek to govern our nation, to let this signpost guide us to our true destiny, which is a vibrant Ghana developing in peace and harmony. In your name, therefore, on this holiest days, we send a simple but powerful message to our political leaders. Let peace reign upon our nation. Your Excellency, our journey over the 20 years of our reign has been both fulfilling and challenging. Many are the people who have been with us along the journey, who have contributed with all their might and resources to support and sustain our efforts. I pay tribute to Asantehene and Abrempong for their steadiness in sustaining the unwavering unity and loyalty to the golden stool. I pay tribute to our loyal sons and daughters at home and abroad, whose incredible loyalty has been our greatest source of strength. And I pay tribute to our political leaders, whose wisdom and courtesy have created and sustained a level of collaboration between beneficial to the nation. I have had the honor and privilege of working with 5 heads of states in our 20 years reign. One has treated us with the utmost courtesy and grace, and to each one of them we have made freely available our counsel and advice as would help them in the governance of our nation. We took the view that our heritage must mean more than the song and dance which have come to signify our culture. We were convinced that as the frontline leaders of the people, particularly in the rural communities, traditional leaders should be the ones who inspire and encourage effective development. Indeed, a peep into the history of our colonial past will suggest that such development as the colonial authorities brought to our people were at the behest of enlightened chiefs of the time. It was from this perspective that we set out our vision to deploy the fruits of our heritage in the course of development in full support of government. One of the first batch of recipients of our education awards is a Minister of State in the government of President Otumfuo, and he joins a long line of recipients who are serving in the judiciary, in high public service, and in the corporate world. Besides education, we have developed a program which has enabled the city of Kumasi finally achieve the long-sought redevelopment of Kejetia, a new central market to breathe new life into our capital. We are encouraged by the number of projects such as the Kumasi Mall made possible through our direct intervention, and by the number of major corporate bodies who have had recourse to our good offices in resolving issues and enhancing the operations in Ghana. We mention in particular the Obuasi mine of Anglo Gold Ashanti, which is back in production, having overcome the danger of closure. As we celebrate our achievements over the 2 decades past, we solemnly renew and recommit to the vision for the decade ahead. We will work in tandem with government and with eligible and willing institutions and partners at home and abroad to accelerate the pace of economic development throughout Asantehene and Ghana. It is a heritage of rugged enterprise and boundless endeavor. It was the spirit drawn from that heritage that was transferred into economic development when Asante ended its years as a warrior nation. And it was that spirit which shaped Asante's place in the Gold Coast and made it the economic powerhouse of the country. Yes, it is right to look to government to create the right environment for the triumph of enterprise. And yes, we should look to the emergence of banking and financial institutions better attuned to provide the necessary tools to support endeavor. But our people must take up the greater challenge to creativity, innovation, and enterprise. I believe we have among our sons and daughters with the resources and the capacity and ability which fully utilized can propel Ghana to heights unknown. We have reason to be proud of our past, but that should only inspire us to aim for a greater future. Your Excellency, Excellencies, Nananum, sons and daughters of the closing stool, I urge you to rise to battle stations once more. Not to shoot at any foes, but to shoot for the stars of glory, of peace, and of development for all our people. Long live Asantehene, long live Ghana. Thank you very much.
Otumfuo Osei Tutu Asantehene and Nana Kodoto Yando Motosu Yensa Asantehene Apropos Amaye Kanifo Nadofo Neshawa Say Kaye Adomi Bebe Neshawa Ebiche na nearby. Ayokofo, Otumfuo, Asantefo, Ghanafo, Usiafo awo, akama mmira. Ane mpanyinfo a fise fianwa efinkra. Asante sika jaso ya Otumfuo. Tulikuwa na chiso. Enda mjuma wa baba yao mbele. Fungu afunzi kijana. Amana alisia. Amana kanko, amana Tutu. Amana bakuye kebo. Amana suke. Kaka na nasa. Waulu yani mayi. Ani ya Mungu kwa ama yeye yana fufuro ayo Gabon ayo asujaba Gabon wọ́n nyina eti ya ba na si ya ba ma omo ya se twede apoda ko so fe fi to no so da ka ho o si ka da so na ja so akɔ so mmoa Ghana man ɛmmoa Asantehene na nkɔsoɔ ne baako yɛ ayɛ ahomya atumi aba nneɛma fa deɛ ɔwɔ de bie ni hɔ a mene wo na mede sɛ ɔboa me bebree ɛna aka sɛ berɛ biaa so yɛbie nyinaa dɛm ɛgya ato hɔ aba ahyia ha awokafoɔ yɛaba yɛba bɛda wo ase so aka Ghana man ɛna mmɛ sɛ kyia hɔ ma Asantehene nkoa kyia hɔ ma Ghana man nyinaa ɛno nti deɛ deɛ anigye aba ha sɛ yɛba aba bɛka sɛ awokofoɔ bi asie sɛ bo ne adwuma nti kwa nyankwadaa ɛnyame sa ɛhyɛ Asantehene ɛhyɛ Ghana man nyinaa mede wase.
The development-oriented leadership portrayed is testimony of Your Majesty's conviction to serve your people while undertaking several initiatives addressing matters that are at the heart of achieving sustainable development. Most praiseworthy is the prestigious Otumfuo Education Fund, providing education for the talented and less privileged. In my view, education is the key to any nation's development. Therefore, investing in people is investing in a promising future and by extension, the creation of a better nation.